Hi, welcome to another video on my TXT discovery robot. Last time I changed my code so that the sound worked quite nicely. The sonar works quite nicely. The not very useful ventilator, well, let me say propeller, is working as well. The wheels work, the touch sensors work. The only thing that does not work yet properly is the lamp. In short, it doesn't work at all. And the lamp is going to work in this episode, or should be working, because I'm gonna change the code for that. Here I have the Here I have a sync data begin, and I have a sync data end, and that is the cause of the problem. Because of the synchronization, there's a timing issue, and because of that timing issue, things don't work. So what I have to do is first of all remove the syncs. That is step one to get it working. Well, actually now it should already be working. So let me just save this and check, and then it hopefully should be working. And here's a problem. There's a connection closure. And now we will see if it indeed works. Camera connected. I hold my hand again in front of the sonar. But it doesn't work yet. Okay. It continuously says, okay, lamp on and lamp gedaan, but the lamp doesn't work. So this was not a solution. Okay, so let me check first if the wiring is alright. That can always be the culprit. So first, yes, it's still the correct address. Then the test. It is output 5. And the laptop is delaying. The laptop is hanging, and that is not a nice situation. I unfortunately have to wait till it is responsive again. Does this work? No. Alright, now it works. So, I'm engaging the lamp on 5. Now I'm engaging the lamp on 6. It's not either. And the lamp, let me check it. The wiring is connected to output 5. So this is worrisome. Why? The lamp isn't functioning at all, which explains why the code doesn't. The connection has stopped. Hold on, of course. Let me check again. Running. Now it is working, and now the lamp works. Okay, so output 5 is working. Which means that this should be working as well. Let me run it again. TXT aborted. Okay. Time to start something over. Alright, so the wiring is fine. Unfortunately, this proposed solution isn't working out, but let me check again. Maybe the first time something went really wrong. Holding my hand in front of the sonar again. There things go. Alright, let me change the code once again for a moment. Because, as you will understand, it still didn't work. And then here at 4 again. Did I change? Okay, for sure now. Let me run again. Again, my hand in front of the sonar. Yes, the lamp works. So, indeed, the lamp works on 4. So, while the interface and Fish and RoboPro say it is 5, in Python it is 4. I'm not quite surprised because it worked before on 4, but this proposed solution, by the way, it is proposed by the writer of FT-RoboPy. Thank you for your suggestion. This works, so the lamp is working now. Another solution, another proposal is to use the object-oriented programming in it. So I will do just that, and what I am going to do for this is going back in the code and go here. Here I have made objects of motor rechts, motor links, motor fan, contact 1, contact 2 and sonar. I am going exactly to do exactly the same for lamp. So I say lamp is txt dot output, and now I have to keep in mind what it exactly is. Yes, it is small print everything, and this will be 4, output 4. So that is one thing. Now I'm going back to the code, which is right here, and I say instead of set PWM, I should be saying, and let me copy this line so I know what it was, and then change this into set level. And that means that I remove the 4 and here I'm going to do exactly the same. Comment this way, then PWM goes away, and of course removing the 4 as well here. And this way, no, not TXT set level, of course not, lamp, but lamp dot set level. This it should be. So let us check that. Again with my hand in front of the sonar. But for some reason I am not seeing a lamp burn. So this does not work. Okay, let me check how I defined the lamp exactly. TXT output 4. Would that be 5 then? I can't imagine, but let's check. Why would something be 4 and then 5? Okay, once again. Yes! Alright, that does work. So, the strange thing is that when I use set PWM for the lamp, I have to use 4 because it counts 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. But when I use output, I have to use 5, and that is because on the interface it is output number 5. One thing to realize. So I'm going to start it again. Not connected. connected. I don't want to see that. So unfortunately I have to kill a process once again. If you have seen my videos before on this topic, on the discovery, then you know what I am going to do. If not, I have to kill this process because it hangs here. This Linux process kills and I can go on. Hoping that it will work this time. Yes. Again with my hand in front of the sonar. Yes. Very nice. So and now I pressed the first contact, as you can see here, and it stops. So now I'm going to put the camera and show you that it really does work. And that is always the most important change for now. Is removing the sync data begin end to end, here and here, and changing the command to lamp, which I created and as an object, and then set level 0 to 5 instead of set PWM 4. So onto the camera. So the camera in a slightly different position than usual. This is the view on the propeller, controller, wheels, lamp, and the sonar with the touch switches. So it's time to show how everything goes, if it works, of course. So I'm moving my hand in front of everything, and you see that things stop suddenly. I move my hand here in front of the sonar, which is here. This is the camera. And the problem is, I noticed that the battery pack, which keeps the wheels from the surface, was a little bit wrong, and there you see that the lamp is working. So I do it once again. And there it stops without the lamp. We do it again. And I keep my hand slightly in front of the sonar. And I move it. And then you will see that it doesn't always work as intended. So once again. And now you can see that whatever you saw on the screen, this is the result on the controller, and how everything works with the lamp. and also that the propeller is in full working. The sound is working, everything is working. So actually, and that is the end of it, and actually now I can go back to floor drawings and see whatever happens there. Now the software is kind of working properly. So let's do that. So I'm ready and set for a floor test again. On just random distance some objects from the robot, and the whole thing is now that although I've tested all the functions and of course it will work, but most important thing is, and I haven't been testing that yet, will the robot write in a straight line, because that is also a function of the sync data begin and end to synchronize the motors. And previous tests showed that that won't always work correctly. So let's just start. Let's see what happens, if anything. Ouch. What to think of that? I'm not quite sure. The code has stopped. Yeah, I'm not quite sure, but let's do something again. All right. And it measures sonar 2 to 5 centimeters, contact 1. And what did it do previously? Also distance 2 and contact 1. So and before that it was contact distance 6. So that does work, but I did not see the lamp, and that is something I don't like. So I'm going to set it the other way around. Alright, let's see what happens now. If anything. This is what I'm looking for. And no contact, but sonar at 3 centimeters. So this is actually what I want to see. Let's turn it around again. So after these floor tests, as I already said, It has a distance of 2 centimeters with contact 1 after touching one of the objects. And yes, it makes images, and now it is nice to see what the result is, because I have a suspicion that these photos, these pictures, are unusable because of this. See, this one is much better, it's 11K. And here it writes into an object, and it has a distance of 3 centimeters. And do we see a lamp? I don't see a lamp here. Here on the other hand I do see a lamp, but no contact yet. And I see a lamp here too. And just sonar. So, but here also an empty image. So all in all, here 14K. And then the reason why is it 0? That is something I don't get. However, these are nice nice images or nice results with everything working now. So that is quite promising for the future, for whatever comes. If I remember correctly, I had to change one of the contacts because the sensor was put wrong. The lamp is now correct. The motors are not quite correct yet, because you noticed on the video that that it doesn't drive in a straight line. And I wonder if that is because of a difference in motors. And that is what I wanted to find out as well. But with these results, I'm quite happy. And I think I'll leave it for that now in this episode. So thank you for watching. Certainly to be continued. And if you like my videos, then visit my website for more projects. Subscribe to my YouTube. I'm also on Instagram and Twitter. So feel free, and you're welcome. So as said, to be continued.